Hello everyone. Hi, what's up? It's me, Angie. Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here today hanging out with me. I know you have lots of videos you're watching right now, so appreciate the fact they decided to stop by and click on this video, but if other ones could watch instead, thank you so much. So today I am so excited to be listening to more Lana Del Rey. You guys have been loving it. I've been loving it. So today we're going to be listening to Lana Del Rey's EP called Paradise. I've already listened to her first album, Born to Die, as well as the bonus songs. If you want to watch those videos, if you have not seen them, I will link them in the description below. Yeah, you can go totally check that out if you want to, but today we're going to be listening to Paradise. We have 8 songs here today, and I'm gonna do my makeup while we listen. This is a music and makeup episode. Basically what I do here is I just listen to music while doing my makeup. It's pretty self-explanatory. I love doing these videos. But before we get into it, I want to remind you guys to please subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed already. I would love you to stick around. I do upload videos twice a week, so I'd love you to hang out with me every Wednesday and Saturday. Give this video a thumbs up as well and comment down below. I love talking to you guys there in the comments. Now, if you decide to do none of those things, I totally understand. I just appreciate you being here and hanging out with me today. Click on this video because I know you have lots of videos you're watching right now instead, so I appreciate you stopping by. Click on this one and watching my video out of all the ones you watched instead. So with all that out of the way, let's get into it. Let's get started on this makeup. First step, like always, is to moisturize. We gotta make sure a good little barrier between the skin and the makeup, as well as making sure your skin is just moisturized. I tend to have more dry skin, so I need to moisturize before I do my makeup. Okay, but let's just get into this album, Paradise. The first song here is called Ride. Having some issues with my camera here, so I don't know what was recording, so I don't know how much we missed, but we're about a minute into the song, so let's continue. What is this sound? It just it reminds me of something. I can't put my finger on it. It sounds so familiar. I cannot seem to put my finger on what I'm listening to, like what words to describe this sound. It's beautiful though. Her voice is stunning like usual. That's the way my father made his life hard. Leave me high and dry. This is so freaking anthemic. I really have no idea what she's talking about, but it's so beautiful. The sounds, the production, the instruments, her voice, it's so stunning I could literally cry. But I have no idea what she's saying. I'll look at the lyrics in a second, but man, this is just like so pretty. Beautifully done. It's such a beautiful aesthetic that also has that deep meaning, which I think we know from Lana. I think that's something that she's very good at, is making things look very beautiful, but also have that depth. I think sometimes when things are very pretty and aesthetic, you do just for the aesthetic, it doesn't really have that depth, but with her music, you have that like stunning visuals with the deep meaning. I've been trying hard not to get into trouble, but I've got a war in my mind. What was that fucking opener of an album? I must look into this. Genius, what do you got for me? This song is off the Paradise EP, integrated into the re-release of her first major studio album, relabeled as Born to Die, the Paradise Edition. Ride received 2 critical acclaim, has been parlayed in reviews to the soulful category of Adele with the same reviewer. Both the songs and album feature Del Rey's signature 60s style pop with haunting lyrics and resonating orchestral instruments. It's only her escape from her nightmares. She's been out on the road because something has gone wrong and cannot cope with it. Okay, so yeah, this looks like it's just a song about her kind of running away from her problems. Been trying hard not to get in trouble, but I've got one on my mind. It says Lana has a constant internal struggle between the good and bad within her and finds she has lost control of herself, which is causing her to lose focus. She can't function properly. She doesn't want to deal with her problems, so instead she runs away and she just drives as far as she can so she doesn't have to kind of face the consequences of her actions or kind of deal with how she's really feeling, and just temporarily distracts herself by leaving. Okay, next is called American.
Playhouse, put my favorite record on. Get your crystal method on you like Dalton. You made me crazy.
Reminds me a little bit of Lolita, a little bit. We get those kind of references spinning around like a child, playing house.
I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm praying for you.
This kind of feels like just another song about love and kind of infatuation for the man in her life, a boyfriend or something. She describes this guy, right? You were like tall, tan, driving around the city, flirting with the girls. You're so pretty. Springsteen is the king, did you think? I was like, hell yeah, that guy can sing. Springsteen was also an American, very American singer, right? So it feels like she's doing this kind of metaphor between being an American and having pride in being an American with also the man that's in her life. I guess it's kind of a metaphor for her relationship with this guy that she like is in love with, you know? Yeah. Actually really good. It's kind of funny again, like how cool it was back in this time to like be an American and kind of that aesthetic of the like American flag and everything, and the kind of like homage to American things was like just kind of cool back then, especially like on Tumblr, like the aesthetic. And then seeing where we are now, how that has definitely changed. On Genius it says, in American, Lana Del Rey sings of pride and joy in her homeland. She talks about someone who makes her feel crazy and wild. Listeners can also see a continuing theme of sultry in her voice. Yes, when singing tracks like this one, she does have such a sultry voice. It's such a good word to say. Like I said, she mentions Springsteen and kind of playing house, being young, dope, and proud. All these things that are just very American. It kind of reminds me of London Boy in a little bit. How Taylor Swift kind of incorporates both very London things in that song and very American Tennessee things. Alright, next is Cola. Oh my god, very American as well.
My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola.
Wait, did she just say my P-U-S-S-Y? I don't know if I want to say that. Tastes like Pepsi Cola? Alright, go off, queen, go off.
Eyes are white like cherry pies. I got the taste for men who are older. Come on, baby, let's ride. We can escape to bring sunshine.
Oh, okay. We have another reference to Ride. Escaping their problems and just riding away.
I know your life, but you wouldn't mind. We made it out to the other side.
What? I know your wife and she wouldn't mind? So this man is older, like she stated earlier in the song, and he's married, okay. she likes these men that are older, married, and rich. It also kind of reminds me of a very American thing, as weird as that may seem to say, but I feel like that's like also kind of imagery of like this guy has his perfect life, maybe has his perfect wife, has lots of money, is doing good, but really maybe they're really unhappy and he's cheating on her with Lana. It's that imagery again of like this perfect American life, but instead it's the flip side of her being like the mistress. Kind of sounds like she's trying to convince this guy to go with her, almost like she's talking to him saying, let's go, we could just ride, escape the sunshine. Like, why would you want to escape the sunshine? You wouldn't want to escape the sunshine, but she's kind of just trying to say that, think of something to get this guy to run away with her, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, she even says, I know your wife wouldn't mind. I think she's trying to convince this guy to go with her, escape with her, run away. Man, her voice is stunning. Ooh, that's a really pretty fade out. This song is notorious for the opening line, my lady parts taste like Pepsi Cola. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that P word on here. But overall, the song is much deeper than that one phrase. Lana describes in this song how her promiscuity attracts the stereotypical male, desperately sexually oriented with the lack of commitment, even though he may be married in a relationship. In Nabokov's Lolita, the young American girl Lolita is mentioned to drinking Coke a few times, okay? The song was to be served as one of the singles from Born to Die, however, eventually cancelled. On October 31st, 2017, Lana announced that she won't be performing the song live due to the Harvey Weinstein scandal. Oh, because she mentions Harvey earlier in the song. That's who she's referring to? I don't think so. What? In an October 2017 MTV interview, the singer addressed the rumors denying that Cola is specifically about Weinstein. Oh, okay. Okay, next is Body Electric, song 4. Ooh, it has like a darker sound.
Elvis is my daddy, Marilyn's my mother, Jesus is my bestest friend. Mary prays the rosary for my broken mind. Said don't worry about it. I sing the body electric, sing the body electric, sing the body electric. I'm on fire, sing that body electric.
Okay, hold on. What is she freaking saying? Elvis is my daddy, Marilyn is my mother, Jesus is my best friend. We don't need nobody because we got each other, or at least I pretend. So she's kind of replacing her real life family with these people that, you know, she kind of puts on this pedestal. She's saying that she really didn't have a family growing up, she didn't really have a mother, and so to her, Elvis and Marilyn and Jesus were kind of the people that raised her. Dancing and grinding in the pale moonlight. Okay, so she's going out having some fun. Mary prays the rosary for my broken mind. I said, don't worry about it. Oh, interesting. Ow. Fuck. Ow. Okay, it says Lana's someone at home waiting for her, worrying for her, praying for her sins. Mary could be the Virgin Mary, to whom the rosary is largely addressed. Yes. In her unreleased song, Fordham Road, she talks about Mary being a guardian of her, someone who kept her on her path and helped her with her addiction. However, Mary could also be a reference to Mary Jane as a marijuana. So she's saying like whoever this Mary is like worried about her, and she's like, don't worry about me, I'm fine, I'm out clubbing, singing the Body Electric, I'm singing the song, like feeling good about myself, I'm on fire. I Sing the Body Electric is a Walt Whitman poem that praises the physical sensual world and the human bodies placed within it. Lana has stated she has been influenced by him, and even the tattoo on her arm that says Bodkov Whitman. Like Whitman, I can't say his fucking last name, N also made room for sensuality in his art. I Sing the Body Electric is also a song by Fame. Okay. You know, I really think I might be not smart enough for Lana. I'm like, what are you even saying, girl? Sometimes I feel like maybe I'm too dumb to understand all this. production. Ah, that ending is great. Perfect. Wow. What a cool freaking song. Her music just puts you in a fucking trance. This song was just like, wow. Body Electric is about Lana's struggle in getting over her loss of her boyfriend. She pretends not to be hurt, but she's just escaping from reality, trying to have fun on a Friday night. The title is taken from a poem by Walt Whitman, I Sing the Body Electric. Interesting. So it seems like Lana just tends to not really like to face her feelings and instead tries to run away from them, whether it be with going out and drinking, partying, running away, literally driving away, drugs. She does these like destructive things instead of kind of facing how she really feels. We have Blue Velvet. Ooh, pretty strings. Ooh.
She wore blue velvet with velvet eyes, like a flame burning brightly. White when she left, gone was the glow of blue, and I still can see blue velvet through my tears.
What is this? This sound reminds me of something. Ah, what is that? What is this? Maybe like a church? Wow. On Blue Velvet, Lana Del Rey covers a 1954 classic pop song recorded by the Clovers. Again, I feel like I'm just not smart enough to understand these songs. She wore blue velvet, bluer than the velvet were her eyes, warmer than Mary, her tender sighs, love was ours. That's such beautifully written. Like a flame burning brightly, but when she left, gone was the glow of, and then it goes into the next verse, Blue Velvet. So she's just kind of talking about how she loved this person and kind of saying that she was this warm, beautiful girl, and she's kind of just looking back on her and like in hurt now that the relationship's ended, and just looking back on the relationship and how beautiful it was, how warm it was, and now it's just kind of a memory because they're not together anymore. Okay, song 6 is God and Monsters.
In the land of gods and monsters, I was an angel, living in the garden of evil. Got that medicine I need, fame, liquor, love, give it to me slowly. Put your fuck yeah, give it to me. This is heaven, what I truly want. Innocence lost. Land of gods and monsters, I was an angel, looking to get fucked hard, like a that medicine I need. Don't shoot it up, straight to the heart, please.
Oh shit.
I really wanna know what's good for me.
Oh shit.
God's day, I said, baby, that's alright with me. No one's gonna take my soul away. Innocence lost.
Seems lost. Lana sings on her longing for a change in the music industry with an eerie, melody that supports the song's underlying metaphor. In a land of gods and monsters, I was an angel living in the Garden of Eden. Screwed up and scared, doing anything that I needed. Shining like a fiery beacon. Shit, yeah, I could see that. How that correlates. You got the medicine I need. Fame, liquor, love, give it to me slowly. Believe me and God, we don't go along, so now I sing. It's innocence lost. It's innocence lost. Lana has lost that naivety and innocence that she had when she came to LA. The wool has been pulled over from her eyes and she can see the world and the monsters that it contains. Ah, it's like she wants this. She wants this. She wants the fame and the money and the alcohol and all of that, but she wants to be a singer, you know, but it's also kind of like at what cost? And so maybe she's saying that's what contributed to her innocence being lost. Coming to LA, wanted to become a singer, had this fire inside of her. Now she's here after it all, kind of realizing that her innocence was lost in it all. Kind of like in hindsight. Okay, next is Yayo.
I like listening on your diet. Ink blue, yayo, yes, you.
So this is definitely a lot more slower, I feel like, than any other song we've gotten so far. I kind of feel like this is definitely more maybe of a melancholy vibe too. Okay, hold on. What? I'm so lost. This is like two songs in one, it feels like. What? Okay, so she says, I like the snake on your tattoo. I like the ivy in the ink blue. Yayo, yes, yayo, you have to take me right now from this dark trailer park life now. Just talking about kind of this guy, this kind of bad boy with tattoos guy. Her spotting him and being like, you're mine. Put me in the back of your motorcycle. I'll wear my little dress when we get married, saying I do. You can call me mama. Let me put on a show for you, daddy. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of double meaning of like, daddy is kind of a sexual term, but also mama and daddy is like, she fell part of this guy. He's this bad boy and she wants to marry him and basically become parents with him. I need you like a baby when I hold you like a druggie, like I told you. Lana juxtaposes the two ideas of a baby needing their mother and a drug addict needing their fix. The fact that this man is a yayo seller and Lana needs drugs shows slightly why they are together, as he can readily provide drugs to Lana. Oh, I did not even know yayo was a drug. What the fuck is yayo? Oh, it's slang for cocaine. Okay. Okay, so now we're at the bridge. Hello heaven, you are a tunnel lined with yellow lights on a dark night. Yayo, yes, you, yayo. Here Lana is creating a play on words. She refers to the man she is with as yayo, which also means cocaine, alluding to the hint that he's a drug dealer. Yeah, you sound similar to yayo, and it's her confirming that they're both refer to the same thing slash person. So maybe she's really just infatuated with this guy because he is this bad boy drug dealer and she wants the drug. She acts like she wants to like get married and have kids with this guy, but that's not really the case. She thinks that, but really it's more so just about the drugs, not necessarily about love. Wow! Last song we got here, song 8, Bel Air. Okay, it sounds like kids or something in the background. What's going on. It sounds beautiful, but I don't know what's going on. song encapsulates her usual motifs of die for you philosophy, but in a much more upbeat and awe-inspiring manner. I mean, it sounds beautiful, but I'm not getting it. Roses Beller, take me there, I've been waiting to meet you. Roses Beller may be symbolical versions and not true meanings of the words. After the long disputed union, and we assume she has been forgiven, Lana asks for an escape to the luxurious Bel Air. Does she want forgiveness and love, or just shiny things? Oh, because early in the song she says, I don't want to be bad, I won't cheat no more. Okay, it becomes apparent why Lana is desperate to meet this man, because she has cheated in some way and needs to beg for forgiveness. Like an angel or God, he represents all that is good. He represents happiness in heaven. She wants to leave her old ways behind and become reborn and be with him always. Okay. Okay. Well, that's the end of the album. I'm done with my makeup. I really like how this makeup came out. I think it's really cute and fun. Cute, fun, and fresh. This EP, what a ride. I definitely think I like Born to Die a little bit better. Born to Die, I like the more modern kind of upbeat, I guess, sounds of Born to Die, where I feel like most of this album feels very like slow and melancholy, and though that's very beautiful, it can feel a little repetitive and just like sleepy at times. It's not to say that all these songs are absolutely beautiful. They are. Her voice is stunning, the production is absolutely stunning, like everything is stunning. In my previous video where I reacted to the Born to Die bonus tracks, I asked you guys for help in the comments and you guys delivered. These are two things I wanted to mention before the video but I forgot. This comment here from Sparkle Clover said, you'll hear a lot of Lana's fans act like her music from this era is not as good as her newer stuff. In my opinion, they're crazy. Here she's referring to Born to Die. This album is classic that holds up to this day, and her newer stuff is not better or worse, it's just different. I feel like what album you like best is going to heavily depend on what you already listen to or prefer. Like Born to Die is hip-hop influenced, UV is more alternative rock influenced, Honeymoon is jazzy and cinematic, LFL, what's that one? Oh, Lust for Life. A mix of sounds, NFR, Urban fucking Rockwell, psychedelic surf rock, chemicals, more simple folk country vibes, etc. Enjoy the journey and try not to let comments or popular opinions influence your listening experience. You're beautiful, by the way. Thank you very much, and this was very helpful. I just wanted to say that because I think that's very interesting and that makes me really excited to hear the rest of the albums. I definitely think so far the two I've heard of these two albums, I guess, this EP and the Born to Die album, I definitely am leaning towards more the Born to Die album. Another comment here is also really helpful, is from Babes Us, I believe, 4938. She said, hi Angie, loved your reaction. This is how I would recommend doing the rest of her discography. And then she goes on to say, Born to Die, deluxe tracks, Paradise EP, and extra tracks, which I'll be doing next. I'll be doing those 3 other songs in another video. Ultraviolence, deluxe tracks, Honeymoon, Lust for Life, Norman fucking Rockwell, Chemicals, Over the Country Club, Blue Banisters, and then Did You Know There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard, which was very helpful. I really appreciate you guys' help in helping me clear up how to go about this. As for this EP, I mean, what can I say? It's beautiful. Everything is beautiful, like I said. That's all I really have to say. I'm really excited to, of course, listen to the rest of her discography, and I will get through them as time goes on, of course. So, especially with those comments, it really gets me excited to see what's next from her and to hear it for myself and for my own opinions as to what I like and what I don't like. I'm excited. I think I could say I'm officially a part of the Lana Stan Club cult, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm a part of that. So I hope I am welcomed there. I think so. I think you guys seem pretty cool and pretty welcoming. But I'm gonna end this video here. I think I've talked your ear off enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys, of course, as always, watching my content. It means so much to me. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Give us your thumbs up and comment down below. I love talking to you guys there in the comments. And you guys are awesome. I'm really excited for what's to come. So I hope to see you guys in my next video. Love you lots. Bye!